Hello, IK here. Welcome to Add to Basket. Add to Basket. Here is a home page, all departments, category left side. We have only one category, and all this article is uh, correspondent with that category one. Okay, and in every place when we see article, we will see also add basket. Uh, Users can buy immediately with when open homepage, immediately can click add to basket without searching and finding, because if that user know what uh, what they what they want. Okay, here is add basket. Look at address. Address is domain address. And now when I click in add basket, here in address, we see parameter basket. And it means that we coding in index, coding in index, not here it is index, coding in index. Here it is. Yeah, index coding in index import basket from features. You see, we must create it separate folder, and in that folder we have a component basket. We will see it. And here it is import in index, import that component basket, and here in this place a root basket. Root for a basket. Every root here in index, every component, what is rooted here in index means that would be presented here in our home page or in our web pages, would present it in, you look at app, in outlet app.js, app.js outlet here, outlet. We have a top side, main. In a main div, we have outlet. Aside, we have category, and we have aside, we have category, you see, and department list we have in header, in div header, department list horizontal. Side, it is department list. Aside, in main we have outlet. It means that it would be visible. Here is a category list aside, or department details. Okay, but now we concentrate on basket. For now, we know that we have button on article, every article, on article in every list of article, and in the single also article component. And if we want that it would be visible in outlet, we need root, code root in index, root for basket. And of course, it would be parameter in address parameter basket. We look at again, here it is basket, and element basket, but we have address here. It is parameter on domain would be visible that basket. This is in index. basket component, here it is not in app.js. It must go in index, because in index is all component what would be seen in outlet, and of course address would be here. Okay, now we know where we created parameter, where we created address, and now we know that it is here in index, and we must import that component basket, and of course we must create it. But for now, we know for button and for index for address. Okay, let's go ahead from button. Now we can see code of button. Button is here in article list. I must say here that homepage means all departments, horizontal, left all category, and in outlet, in main the div, we have all articles, all departments, all category, all articles. It is articles list of complete article. And here it is. And we analyze add basket in article list, but same is with other article list. What is other article list? It is, for example, category one. Category one, this time, all articles in category one, because we have only one category. But what we now see in outlet is category articles. Articles what correspond with category one. All articles that respond with category one. Okay. And of course, that category articles list have to have add to basket. Article must have to have basket. We must say that article is state in Redux, but category articles is also state in Redux. And to have a button visible, we must intervene. It is not enough intervene in one article list that all other there, but we have in every one intervene in the same way. Both of the state, there is a trunk, there is a backend separate, and we must go through that trunk and backend for every of and of course, every backend there is a query, SQL query, what we ask, what we want. Here is a select all from article, this article list. Category would be select all from article, it is table, where category ID equal some number. Okay. And we have a single, look at when we click here, it is a article single. Article single also have add basket. It is also separate state in Redux. Back to home. When I click again in add to basket, here it is 3 more quantity. This basket, I click something, okay. This basket is memorized in our memory of our computer, and in memory, when it is memorized in memory, we use local use state, local management, and we use for Redux we don't need a tank. For basket, I spoke now about basket, and okay, about basket. For basket, we save it in memory. It means don't get out in asynchronous process, only synchronize and Redux, understand, synchronize and Redux. There is a action creator. Don't need tank, but need action creator for action creator for create action and dispatch as always work like dispatch method of store will dispatch action creator and action creator name said it created action and dispatches action to Redux. At this moment we have action creator realization and we have until now we have a tank. We need a tank with asynchronous process because Redux don't understand asynchronous, cannot follow. Redux working in a single thread JavaScript. It means through memory go statement by statement in direction of processor. And Redux understand it, what happened in that synchronized process. But when we need asynchronous process, Redux use a tank, and the tank communicate with backend, and the tank inform Redux what happened in that process, asynchronous process. At first, tank dispatch action type waiting, status loading. It is pending type of action, waiting result of asynchronous process. And when result is arrived, can be wrong or okay, fulfilled or rejected, result would be visible and the user would be informed. But if fulfilled, payload is a part of action, and action type and payload means action object, and tank dispatch action object to Redux and to reducer in store, and by a user selector component dependent component see changes in state. That action and payload push or changes copy of original actual state, and it would be after that interaction payload and copy of actual state, we have a new state, and that new state we see in the component dependent dependent about that state. We see in that component we see new state. That interaction payload with the copy of actual state we call, it is known by name immutable way of mutation, immutable way of changes state. Okay, we see basket, and that component basket now is outlet, address is basket, but now we can go to see that button, code of that button, and follow process, coding, through coding. Let's see article list, here it is, article list, and find, this is for us, interesting for us, and who call handle add basket. Name said all. Handle add basket would be called, but when we click on button add to basket. Name of button is add to basket. And handle, you see, naming, it is excellent naming. It is not my, it named ChatGPT. And all here coding ChatGPT. I enjoy it because ChatGPT don't protest if you order something to 100 times. Artificial intelligence always is very kind and excellent. To me, is excellent work to artificial intelligence. It is, but this complete e-commerce, it is very complex e-commerce. We go ahead and this said e-commerce will have also order table, have users, would have users, would have orders detail and shipping channel and very automated. And my plan is add artificial intelligence for analyze data. Nothing today. Don't code. Don't develop. I will not nothing develop without artificial intelligence. It is not only ChatGPT for talking with the users, like what you can see in Amazon.com. What is name of it? Refux. And but analytic is if you have data, and for example, every company have data, and that data must analyze artificial intelligence. Okay, let's go. It rises. It is big rises of productivity. You see in every economy, in every country, developers, people who work with software, there is the biggest payroll, the biggest money for job. But now with the artificial intelligence, all people get productivity in very high, and it means money for every job is higher and higher. Okay, let's go. Here it is function handle add to basket. Handle add to basket. And it would be called, we can see that add, here it is, add to basket. Add to basket. On click, call handle add to basket. Handle add to basket. And now we can go to see, analyze, handle add to basket. Handle add to basket. Here is on click in curly brackets is reference of function. We call function like in other language in other kind of programming, with this parenthesis. It is calling name of function, but here we have instead of function keyword and the handle add to basket name of that function, etc. We have a object. Object is reference handle add to basket, and that object handle add to basket equal function. Equal function. It's arrow function. Arrow function. There is no name, but that reference, and it is object. There is a name of function, and we can. It showed very practical. Write this name of function as object and equal arrow function. Okay, we call function on click, and let's go follow our data go. When we click function, every function, there is some state connection with some state. Here is there is a no in arrow function. There is a no parameter in, but in body, all this in body, we have interesting. From what coming this? How it go to here curly brackets? How can handle add basket and the arrow function? How that the function have access to this state? Article is a state, dot article ID is properties of that state. This means not, if don't exist article ID, would be information console error invalid article object, and return stop. Return means stop. Don't broke unquote. We have not, it is quote error, not unquote error. Quote error, it means program stop and we see what we see, but don't see unquote error. When it is unquote error, we see black screen and some hieroglyph on it. User see it, yeah, and would be impressed like it, like with hieroglyphs. Return, it means stop, program stop. Nothing return, stop. If article ID. But back to story. How article ID come in here? It is a state. The newest state of article with the article ID, title, name and the description. Look at now, it is, we are on articles list. Articles list component means in this same physical pages, we have two components, article list and except articles. Except article, single article, and article list. We have two components in same physically pages file because of separation by concern. We have two components. We have except only with one for one articles, all what we want to design and all, it is one component, one article, and the list take care of create list. List only create list of what? Of article, but article, excerpt article, take care about only one article. Only one article. Where we are now, when we see basket, add to basket, it is excerpt all up is excerpt article. Here it is, article excerpt. And look at article excerpt, and every component here in my coding is function. And here it is also article excerpt reference here, equal arrow function. Arrow function, there is no name, it is function without name, but this is name of that function. And because it is reference, it is object. And equal, what means this? It means it is props. It is props short of properties. It comes from parent component. Parent component is article list. That parent component is article list. And from article list, coming from parent to child, article excerpt is child, coming like this, article state article, coming to article excerpt. And that article, see closure function. Closure is the effect of function where one is outer function, one is inner function. Article excerpt is inner function of article list function or component. And because it is child, article excerpt is child, from list, articles list, parent, article go to child, article excerpt. And how and from what coming article in list coming to parent? From a redux, from store, from how? By hook, it is function. By hook use selector. Use selector is connected with the store, and any changes of article state immediately visible and access, company access to that new value. And article in article list is always fresh, we can see. And that article go to article excerpt. And if it is in article excerpt, there is a own child. Let's see. Here it is. Handle to basket. And of course, this article, what go in article excerpt, go also this child, because you see this curly brackets means all this is child. Look at not all, but all this is in the body of article excerpt, in the body of a function. And we now spoke about handle add basket. It is function. It is inner function. Article excerpt is outer function. Outer function. Inner function. Inner function can have access to article, and here it is. Interested only to article ID. Of course, really interested by article ID here and immediately call there is access to article and every of properties of that article. And here it is construction if not article ID if don't exist. We will see errors in console and the return means stop. Program will be stopped. And this is if construction only control of error. But here is a very, very interesting. Interesting. I have I don't see how long it is that my that how many prompts, how many times I have, how many time I write with artificial intelligence about this situation now. Dispatch function is not inner function. It is here inside of curly brackets. But it is not that dispatch now is here, like handle, like handle add basket is a child of article excerpt. So dispatch, because handle add basket is inside of curly brackets of these curly brackets of, and so is dispatch insert curly brackets of handle add basket, and handle add basket have access to article. It is closure. Have article. If it is like it, dispatch have access to article also, because we think, and maybe I in before video look at and that like child, but after some analyze with artificial and about closure, now I see difference between this child of excerpt and this. Here it is. Look at it is declaration. We declare function inside of function article excerpt. Declare, and it is closure. But when and handled basket is child, and there is has access to state of parents function, and here it is that state. But dispatch is not a child of handle add basket, because dispatch is not declared here, but only used here. Where declare dispatch? Outside of. Here it is. It is outside. Declare it outside of handle add basket. Outside. Dispatch is a method of store, Redux store. And we declare it. We declare our reference of dispatch, our function dispatch. Declare here by hook use dispatch. Use by hook use dispatch. And all functionality to dispatch action to Redux to store now exist in this reference, in this function, thanks to use dispatch. And also we need navigate, but it is distraction for spoke about that. And now this dispatch is here. We need dispatch here, and that dispatch there is add to basket function and article like parameter of add to basket. Look at now. Dispatch is not child. Add basket is not child of dispatch. Dispatch not child of handle. Add to basket. And there is has no access to variable, to state of parents, because it is not closure. Add to basket like parameter, add to basket like parameter also not declare here, and here as parameter of dispatch, add to basket is not child of dispatch, not what there is no nothing happen different, and add to basket is not child. How article coming here? Okay, what are you thinking? How article come in here? If there is no closure, how article coming here? It is okay. We write it, but we write all that. It is code. What we write, but pardon, to write artificial intelligence. I only prompt, and I only prompt artificial intelligence, and now look at to learn, to teach you, to explain to you. Okay, article. How coming to that article here? Explicit. Artificial said me explicit. Article here is explicitly. And it is explicitly this function, and the parameter article, we explicitly write here article. Right here article, as we can write number 5 and anything other. It is here, and important here it is if add to basket function work, would be work this article state, article variable, article like parameter. And dispatch add to task article, and what happened? Add to basket is a function what called, what is named action creator. Action creator. Dispatch function is function method of store, and we use it for function of that is dispatch. Dispatch what? Dispatch action, because parameter first execute, always first, and because it must be like it. If dispatch must dispatch action, must here in parameter be action. Action is object. But now we have add to basket action creator with parameter article. It is explicitly explicitly. That article here is explicitly uh, how we can, how we, any function, we can explicitly give parameters, so it is here situation. And now we can go to see add to basket action creator. But I can spoke about navigate. We navigate declare here, navigate. Also hook use navigate help us in that. And navigate here you see basket. And it means when solo it, when it would be executed, when this would be executed, if there, after that, navigate to basket. Because when I push in button, when we push in button, add basket, add to basket, immediately we see that basket, we see basket because of that navigate. Navigate to a parameter basket, parameter in address. Navigate to address with parameter basket. And we see basket and we see article what we clicked to add to basket. It means that a lot of job does this add to basket. And now we'll see it add to basket. Where it is? It is in slice. Basket, there is a slice. We are now in article list, in article excerpt concretely. And now to look at add to basket, we go to slice, basket. Here is a basket slice. A basket, you see baskets, there is a component basket.js and basket CSS. And now we need basket slice to see how it is coding artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. Here it is, basket slice. What I found a reducer. It is not extra reducer, it is reducer. We have it in a 454 application, a lot of action creator. And in that up here is the same basket line, name is basket, initial state, items, empty array. Each item, this comment, all that right artificial, each item has article ID, name, price, quantity, and this operator is a spread operator. Okay, I must ask for this spread operator here. It means copy, but what copy? Okay, this I must prompt. Okay, you can see how I prompt it. Items. Control C. I copy here and ask what means spread here. What means spread operator here? Enter. The spread operator in JavaScript, the spread operator in JavaScript is a versatile syntax used to spread out. Also versatile, I look at this and I can ask translate in, but I look at here, translation is, it is in Croatian language, Svestran. Versatile syntax used to spread out the elements of an array or the properties of an object. In the context of your basket slice code, it's used as part of the comment, likely indicating that an item in the items array can have additional properties beyond the listed ones: article ID, name, price, quantity. It is used as a part of the comment, likely indicating that an item in the items array can have additional properties beyond the listed ones. Breakdown of the comment. Here it is. Comment implies existing properties, explicitly listed article ID, likely unique identifier for each item. Name, the name of the item, and the item price. How many of this quantity, how many of this item are in the basket? Additional unspecified properties indicate that there may be other properties on each item object that aren't explicitly listed in the comment. Okay, it is not, for example, item might also have, I see what is it, have properties like a description, image URL, or a category with symbolized without explicitly running them. It is here is, look at how it is a wide explanation, and the spread operator in this context serves as the shorthand to say there could be other fields not listed here, etc., etc. In your basket slides comment, it simply serves as a placeholder for any additional. Okay, it is not spread operator, but only instead in comment. You're absolutely correct. I like when I see it in the context of your comment. It is here is not JavaScript spread operator. Instead, it's shorthand for it, or and so on. It's used to indicate that each, etc., etc., etc. What does this mean? Again, explain all. It is very wide in explanation, and because I very often prompt, artificial prompt, yes or no, prompt, and finished that prompt with yes or no only. Okay, we're repeating all what said before, but never mind. We I now know what is it. Back to code. Back to code. Back to code. Here it is. You see, it is known to us create slice from Redux.js toolkit and declare basket slice function create slice create all for us, name basket, initial state, and items. Now we know what is items. It is array. Every of which item has, look at curly bracket, object, all inside object. Here it is. It means that members of this array are object. Which object? Article. Article is object with ID, name, price, quantity. And if we need something else, this moment I don't need. In one basket I see image of article, small, etc. No, I have nothing more. I think only that. And here is a reducer. Reducer, not extra reducer. Extra reducer only that we accent difference between reducer and extra reducer. Reducer because here in reducer we have action creator, not tank but action creator, and dispatch add to basket will create action, and that action dispatch will dispatch that action to store, to reducer. That action will have a type of action and payload. Type of action said what to do with payload, and copy of actual state. It is a reducer. And this is a reducer. There is input, it is poor function. There is input state and action. Action is object, type of action and payload. And now here declare existing item, state items, and state, it is this state, what we look at in now. It is slice is state. It is a state named basket. And instead of basket, we say state. And action is type of action. It is the object with two properties, type of action and payload. And now we look at here what happened. Existing item, we declare existing item, we declare reference object to function find. Function find is method of array, one of method every array. And these items, state items, find, look at, and find always, there is arrow function like parameter. Item singular. From array, every item, it means every article. How many articles there is in items would be items would be in basket. Find would be fine. We must find. We must what happened. We click in one articles, and now we must know what we clicked, which it is, and from items must find article ID equal action payload article ID. Mhm. We must know in payload is all in payload is all article, singular, one article. But that article, there is item article ID, name, price, quantity, and find method in that find in item article ID equal action payload article ID. It means that items, there is only one article now, but it is array. Items is plural here, and it is array with one article, because when we clicked in basket, we send one article in a function handle add to basket, and one article, and in that article, this is find article ID in payload. Payload is complete article, and in that article there is a properties article ID, and find method, the result of find method is always object. Here it is. An existing item is existing item is this one which article ID equal payload article. I must see that is that is something unusual, because I don't intervene. I must intervene here because little confused, because initial state must be called articles, and or articles that including that items is a very confused situation. And look at now, of course, if article exists, existing, that what exists, quantity, but now exists. From payload, we find the ID of that article, and if exists, we put quantity, that existing item, there is a quantity, you see there. Quantity is one, it is by default one quantity. Increment quantity if item exists. It means this plus means that if we second time click on same, would be plus to existing one in basket. State items, push action payload quantity, push copy. You see, it is a spread. It is a spread operator. It means copy of what? Of action payload. Copy of action payload. Quantity one, add new item. Action payload is all complete article. with all members. Article, action payload, copy of action payload. I must recording prompt to ChatGPT and recording it because items I don't satisfy with that items because we have article, we have our important state is department, category, and article. And article, and when we use article, we know that is one article, singular. When we use articles, but now that items, very confused me because we add one article, we push in article and we add that article and important that ID of that article, but we ID of that article okay, I eliminate that items and also remove items in same story and clear basket, same story. It is remove item and clear basket. It is action creator, all action creator, and would be called from here from basket. Here from basket, if I add, I can go category 1, add this basket, category 1, add this basket. Here is a clear basket. Here is a remove. For example, this can remove. This is plus. This is total amount. Here is generate invoice. Generate invoice. Clear basket. Complete clear. And I continue this story because we have a story about action creator, eliminate items, and look at in basket. We have a story about basket component, how created this table, this new only for basket fields, quantity, total, price in it. We have price. Look at item, article 1. Why item? It must be article. Article 1, article 6, but name is article. And here, artificial naming table, naming fields. Okay, it is good here with singular, but good. It's good here. It is always like that. But table article is better table plural articles, but here is for fields, it's okay. Price is singular, quantity, total, etc. And there is a lot of story here. And I changed, I prompt ChatGPT to change items in article, plural and singular, that we know about what we have, what we understand that code, and that I can explain it, that code. For now, for this video, it's enough. Thank you for watching this video.